I'm at TPC Scottsdale, home to the world's loudest golf hole, where the roars from the Coliseum make the headlines every year. But away from the sports-crazed fans lies a land of impossibly broad horizons and deep-rooted tradition. At MANORS, we believe golf is a game to be explored, and that's why we're here, to uncover the foundations of the game in the Grand Canyon State and experience the most attended golf tournament in the world, the WM Phoenix Open. I'm James Wilson, and welcome to A Change of Course. Our last adventure took us to Tokyo for the Zozo Championship, where golf's ancient traditions are intertwined with a culture of honour and respect. But we're a long way from tea ceremonies now. This is the America of the movies, the America of road trips and rattlesnakes, a land built on the belief that beyond the next horizon lay endless possibilities, the place that gave us Stevie Nicks and showed us John Wayne. Between the rusted neon motels and biblical rock formations is a diverse population with a story to tell. We're eager to hear from them, but in America's epicenter of public golf, the whisper of the rolling fairways is calling our name.
You will? Oh, you guys packed really light. Great work. Oh, it's quite full, isn't it? Is there a spare seat anywhere?
On our way to TPC Scottsdale to birdie the last 3 holes on the course.
Brought a brand new glove for this moment. This is surreal. This is unbelievable.
Happy boy?
This is like,
happy boy?
Yeah, it's only been my dream my whole life.
We've made it to the iconic 16th hole at TPC Scottsdale. I'm here with Josh Park, resident MANORS swing instructor, rhetoric, music producer and writer, and Ben Calder, golf content creator. The challenge is, over these final 3 holes, can we shoot 2 under par? We did it the last time at the Zozo. I think we can do it again. Let's find out. Okay, 133 yards. Pin looks kind of front half. I think we want to go a little bit past it. It's like a 140 shot. How are we feeling?
Feeling good. Someone's gonna make it and we're gonna take our shirts off.
Absolutely, I'm untucked already.
Oh no. Wow, that is not good. Definitely into, and it is obviously off the left as well.
The crowd hates it. James has put us in a precarious spot. Oh, same thing.
Okay, it's off the left.
Okay.
No!
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
It's not a nervy swing, I don't know what is. I was quite nervous there. I can't even imagine people being in this, ready to boo and throw stuff at me.
But also, like, it's a short, relatively easy hole, but really when the stands are up like that, the pin isn't moving, you don't know what direction the wind's going in.
That's true, the stands do block the wind.
Yeah, I felt good walking into it right until I started pulling the club away, and then it was kind of a, like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? And it feels pretty good.
Oh! Very nice. Great work.
Thank you, thank you. 1 under through 1.
Great start to proceedings, 1 under through 1. That is probably the easiest hole of the 3 though. We've got a drivable par 4 coming up next. Okay, 17th hole, 332 yards. Water sort of short left and behind the green. The wind is straight off the left. It's drivable. We expect to make birdie here. Cut. Oh, that's so good.
It's coming.
So good, Ben.
Carry us, Benjamin. Carry us home. Sit. Stop. Don't kick left. Stop.
Disappeared on the final roll. Oh, how good's that? Right. Go.
That's left.
We've got the bumpers up today, so.
They got the bumpers up.
Oh, be good. Stop fading.
I get to learn a lot, honestly. I don't get to play as much golf as these guys, especially in Denver. It was about -8 Fahrenheit when I came out here. So there's not a lot of golf getting played, but we're getting back into it. I I think I'm liking the scramble with them a lot more than playing against them, though.
I've got about a 25-yard chip. It is up this hill, and the green actually runs away a bit, and these greens are firm right now.
That's also nice. Steady, steady.
Hey.
Very nice. Ben's world. We're just living in it.
Yep.
Great work, man. Great work.
I sort of worked my whole life towards to make a putt on the PGA Tour on the 17th hole.
2 under after 2. Very difficult closing hole coming up though. We made it to the 18th tee. 440-yard par 4, straight into the wind. Water everywhere. There's nothing but water.
It's like the beach. It's like sand and water. No grass.
Ah, how good's that?
Yes. Great shot.
Gosh is by far the best.
It's 171 up to 174.
Playing 190.
That's good.
Pretty.
Great shot, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Really good.
Gorgeous.
Wow. A good one from Ben. So it looks like we're going to be around about pin high, maybe 15 feet for birdie. The par is all but secured. Okay, 18th green, driver 6-iron into that final hole. It's not playing easy. Hope they get it a bit easier when the tournament comes around. We've got 14 feet for birdie to go 3 under.
That is a caddy
Which
error.
should make for a flawless 3 holes.
Oh, same thing.
Wow.
Okay, the final chance.
Yep. Oh, please. Oh, gonna move. I'll finish that in.
It was a good effort. 2 under, that's what we'd hope for.
Yep.
Great stuff, well played, Ben.
Don't worry, by the end of the week, we'll use one of my shots.
We didn't use any of mine either. The golf course is very difficult, especially with this evening breeze. The rough is thick, the greens are slopey and quick. There's water everywhere. I'm looking forward to seeing how the pros get on in a week's time. We, on the other hand, are looking forward to exploring more of what Arizona has to offer. We're gonna hop in the van and head upstate. Beyond the abundance of public golf in Arizona lies something a little less attainable. In the heart of the city is a patch of manicured grass that shaped some of golf's greatest champions. Now it's our turn to find our swings. Coming from a rainy United Kingdom, I've always wanted to know what the perfect practice facility looks like. We're in Tempe at the Sun Devils golf facility, recently renovated at the cost of $10 million. We're gonna go in, get a tour from the guys, take on a few of the students. Looking forward to seeing what's in there. So we're inside the Sun Devils practice facility. It is an absolutely outrageous facility. You've got wedge yardage areas with greens on them all the way up to 140 yards, so you can really dial in your wedges. There's a fairway up there that's 25 yards wide at about the 300-yard mark, so you can hit fades and draws in there. 4, 5, 6 different like really undulating chipping greens that you can hit to off the mats, you can hit to out of the bunkers. This is golf heaven. It's golf heaven. And there's a bunch of very, very intimidatingly good golfers on the range. We're gonna try and wrangle them now and get a little game going on the par 3 course, which they call the Loop. What's up, guys? Sorry to interrupt your practice. Sorry we met earlier. We're gonna play the Loop.
Yeah.
Would you guys mind joining us, getting a little competition going?
So we can't tee it up on this, can we?
No tees allowed.
No tees allowed.
Okay, no tees.
That is the rule, yeah.
The way the practice facility was designed, it's basically for elite players only. I mean, a 10 handicap's going to enjoy himself here, but he's going to get beat up pretty good.
Oh boy.
Really small targets, severe targets, lots of uneven lies. If you watch us long enough, you'll see us hitting over each other or right next to each other because we can. And while there's a proper tee here in all these places, you can go any direction you want.
I remember watching your USAM final. I was pretty nervous watching and I didn't know who you were at the time. Have you ever been more nervous on the golf course?
Actually, yes. I was not that nervous, surprisingly. It's kind of funny how this game works sometimes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and it got pretty tight, especially because I made a few mistakes. I think I controlled my emotions pretty well. I always felt that I was going to win the tournament. When I won the first match against Ben James, that gave me the confidence that I needed to face the other matches, knowing that I was one of the best players out there. And I think it worked pretty great.
Oh, let's go, partner.
Currently prepping for the waste management, right?
I'm going to practice this Friday and hopefully Sunday as well, so I can get a much better look of the course. I've never played it in tournament conditions, so it'll be great to see how it plays.
That's huge.
Oh, that was pretty
That's
good.
huge.
Thank you guys. Glad you guys could stop by.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Thank you.
So that wraps up the day at ASU. Just an incredible facility, amazing students. I think we're both thinking we would like to be back at 18 years old, having 4 years on a facility like this.
At 32 years old, I'd love to be at a facility like this.
The obsession with sport in Arizona goes far beyond the fairways. Between the Diamondbacks, the Cardinals, and the Suns, the residents have no shortage of major league games to attend, and wherever there's elite athletes, you're bound to find a few who've caught the bug.
I feel like you can't say let's go golf anymore because DJ Khaled's taken that and run with it. Let's go golfing.
Very nice.
Took a couple. My second time playing like golf, like trying to figure out the game. I don't remember what club, probably like a 50 degree. I just miss them. Doesn't go more than 5 feet off the ground. There's cart path on the left, there's rocks on the left, the lake's on the right. It just goes probably this high, bounces cart path again, hits the rocks, bounces onto the green, and is rolling. The caddy that's with us is like, oh, that might be good. It goes in. My hole-in-one and my second time ever playing golf. Dialed. I'm like, oh, this is the game? Oh, what? Wait, people play their whole life to get this? No, I'm lit. It's it.
I think the event fits really nice in the game where there's loads of people going to the tournament who haven't played before, but no doubt they are going to start playing.
You know, you want to see guys' personality. You don't want to, just see guys in a shell or just see them from afar.
They are.
Yes,
Good
sir.
man. Thank you, dude.
Appreciate
Really
you,
much.
brother.
Great fun.
Thank you
Great
so
fun.
much.
Alongside college golfers forging their way to the PGA Tour is a group of young men taming a different kind of beast. Rodeos originated in 16th century Mexico, where cowboys tested their cattle wrangling skills against neighboring ranches in competitions called charreadas. Over time, these contests evolved into carnival-style performances and spread through the Midwest. There are countless disciplines on display at a rodeo, each encompassing a spirit of adventure and an appetite for excitement, but none more so than bull riding. We're at the Buckeye Hills of Poppin' Rodeo. We're rooting, we're tooting, there's barrel rolling, there's bullfighting. We're in for a good night. We play golf, we're a long way from the rodeo. I just want to know, how does it feel to be on that bull?
I do it because I love it. I'm competitive, it's just like golf. We do it in the end of the day because we love it. And it's not a feeling like it out there.
And you do play a little bit of golf?
Yeah. I actually just got my clubs. To be honest with you,
Yeah, let's be honest.
I actually drive the ball really good. I don't typically have that issue. My issue is when it gets a little closer to the green, like that 30-yard out, that's my problem. But I bought a new set of wedges all the way around, and I bought a couple extras, like I bought a 72 degree.
72
Hey, when I tell you you can sit right here and hit it as high as this roof, but it lands about right there, I'm not joking.
That's perfect for you. You can just full swing everything and it's going to go this far.
Now, if you thin it, it does go about 180 yards. I have found that out.
Our job is whenever the rider falls off the bull, we step in between the rider and the bull, and we distract the bull to come after us instead of them, because our main goal is to keep the bull rider safe.
But that puts you in danger.
Oh yeah, for sure, but I guess it's something that we kind of strive for. So just about 2 months ago, I actually got ran over pretty good and sliced my head open, concussed me a little bit, but it's more common than you think it would be to get.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Nice. I'll go and get the cart. Experiencing what Arizona has to offer means escaping the city. After all, this is the land of the road trip. Endless tarmac and horizons that curve at the edges demand adventure. We've ventured upstate, we've arrived at the 10th tee at Sedona Golf Resort, the most photographed hole in the southwest of the US. Red rocks all around, Cathedral Rock in the distance, an absolute epic golf hole. Backdrop looks like a Windows PC screensaver.
Yes, sir.
There's like so much depth and distance, you can't register it. That's why everyone says it looks like a painting, and it really does. These 300-million-year-old geological structures have become icons of the American West. But 12,000 years before John Ford's Westerns put this land on the global map, it was discovered by tribes voyaging from Siberia and Canada in the hopes of a better life. Bound by their spirituality, they brought with them an ornate tapestry of rituals that offer a means of connection to the land and their ancestors. Today, Tomas and his team at Red Heritage lead the way in preserving the ancient history of the Navajo people.
There's 573 different federally recognized tribes across the U.S. Wow. The Navajo people are one of, and we are the largest Native American reservation in the U.S., but the golf community is definitely growing and expanding. I've got three younger brothers, there's 4 of us all together. And so we come out and we golf all the time. And it's really a way, like, you see me swing, you see me, I can't even get 150 yards up, but nonetheless, I'm smiling the entire time. We're having a good conversation. You know, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to be amazing to play golf. You can just go out there, have a good time regardless.
It's a vehicle for adventure, and it's a vehicle for relationships. And I used to play professionally. Since I've stopped, I've kind of seen all of those different sides to it, and seen kind of how amazing a sport it is for none of the reasons that I'd seen before, which is great.
Yate she Joseph Sakodi in a she Tabahan a Shlando Torichini Bashishin do Susanda Shiche do Kalichini da Chanele. The hoop dance, one of the oldest dances in North America. There's a lot of stories that is interpreted. My story is that originated from the Taspelvo tribe from New Mexico. Every hoop here represents our own problem in life. This first hoop is always the hardest. It could represent maybe we lost somebody in our family or somebody that we love. That's always hard to deal with, and we fall down. This hoop here could represent maybe our jobs. Our jobs can be stressful and we fall down. Or this hoop here could represent golf. Sometimes golf can be frustrating. And all these hoops here start piling up like a pile of mess, just as in life. When we struggle to fall down, we gotta be like the hoop dance. So I picked up one hoop at a time, work hoop, and creating something else beautiful. And I like to compare that to playing golf out here as well. That's what the course is to us. Every hole, every fairway, you know, there's a problem, and we're working with that. You know, every shot that counts, every hoop counts. And so what we gotta do in life is pick up these problems, pick up these hoops and fix them and recreate our world again.
Over 700,000 people make it through the gates at the WM Phoenix Open every year. We've traveled the length and breadth of this state, but it all culminates here at TPC Scottsdale. We're here to experience the atmosphere and take in that iconic 16th hole.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, when you get on there, you know, a good shot's going to get roared.
Yeah. And
you know a bad shot, you're going to get booed. So it's just like, yeah, you just try to hit good shots and hope hope you make 2.
Process.
Yeah.
Process. And on the 16th, with the crowds producing the adrenaline and the swirling winds in the stadium, is there anything you need to take into account?
Yes, we get adrenaline going, and the ball can go a long ways when we hit certain clubs, but that hole, it seems to go even further. I mean, I've hit a 9-iron 185 yards, and I hit it 155 yards normally. I mean, it's not unusual that you hit a shot and the ball goes a long, long way when you felt like you made a nice, easy golf swing. And so, you know, take your best guess of how far you think you're going to hit a certain club.
It's a bit more like a football game than a PGA Tour event.
Oh my God! What? What?
Got here 10 minutes ago. We've seen one group go through, and now we've just seen a slam dunk hole in one. There aren't many places where you're going to get a bigger reception than this. witnessed probably the only hole-in-one of the year here on the 16th at the WM Phoenix Open. The response was absolutely electric. There's a reason they call it the Coliseum, because the atmosphere is ridiculous. What a ridiculous day. Feels like all the energy and enthusiasm and vibrance that we've experienced since we've been in Arizona just epitomized in that moment on the 16th hole. It might not be for everyone, but I often like to compare golf and life, and in this case the golf swing. And if you want to make a change in your golf swing, you've got to exaggerate the feeling that you're trying to achieve, and that's what's happening here. It breaks all the rules, it goes against the traditions, it upsets some people, but at the end of the day, in the aftermath of this event, the baseline of the golfing culture is shifted in the right direction. The needle is moved, and golf's in a better place because of it.